Hello world, I'm Namna, and we are going to continue playing Danganronpa today. Let's go ahead and enable the anime filter. Alright. Let's continue. Okay. Today we have to look for alter ego. Oh yeah. Something happened to it last time. Then we have to figure out who took alter ego. Or 2D waifu, I guess. Okay. First things first, to the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. But when I found out what was waiting there for me, is this it? And what happened to the others? Aren't they coming? Ellipses. There were only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So, including me... Only 4 people? God, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However...
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait, in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited. So, it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come? Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day till now. And what I'm really worried about is Ifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Something must have happened. Huh?
It would seem...
I was careless, and I was too distracted by alter ego. But Monokuma gave us a motive. There's no way something wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive.
$10 million! I've prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive. What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie wow wow, am I right?
Don't tell me someone did something for money. Fucking capitalism. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that I did. You can never really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay. Let's go track them down. Found another word. We left the dining hall.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all of our rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second floor.
Okay.
Then I guess I'll check the third floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, call for help right away.
But...
I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety is running across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitating, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Let's go ahead and save here. How long before someone gets murdered? I think for today's stream, we're gonna get to the murder and then investigate, and then we'll call it there. That should be about, what, 1-2 hours? It should be around 2 hours. I know, like, the court cases takes like 2 or 3 hours, so I want to save that for, like, a separate stream. But the way I have to keep reading the lines. I don't want to exhaust my voice. And we ain't got shit here. Okay, leave an area. hold on. Let me open up my web browser here to watch the stream. I tried switching over to the app from Twitch to watch it, but it seems kind of stuttery for me. Oh, I have a bunch of apps running on in the background. That's probably why. Oh well. Let me open up the web browser. Okay. Okay. See what's in here. Oh, my bitrate. Okay, it's back. Oh, it's gone. Come back, bitrate. I think the moment I opened up a web page on my tablet, it went haywire. Oh, God. Give it a moment to calm down. Yeah, that might be it. I might need to put a limit on the tablet then. I'm not seeing anything here outside of this. We saw that the first day, though. This is the desk I woke up when I first got here. Yeah. Still laying here. I have absolutely no desire to look at it ever again. Okay. Leave the area, yes. Someone, come here! Uh-oh. Who died? Nani? That was Hina! She's supposed to be checking. The 3rd floor! There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
Please!
Makoto. Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. This better not be a fake out. The rec room door is open. Oh, okay. There's a dead body, right? And when I looked inside, I saw. Don't be a fake out. What did he see? I better get the others, right? I'm gonna get them. You go on ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room. What did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. Alright. The first thing I saw when I got into the rec room was... Alright, let's get ready, guys. Who died? Never mind. It was Celeste, and she was hurt. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something? Pretty strange design. I don't recall seeing something like that. It's definitely not from this room. Maybe the physics room? No. I don't know, this mallet doesn't look familiar. I know the art room has some mallets, but it doesn't look like something from there. There's something right on the head. Justice 1 hammer. Oh, Justice Hammer 1? That is the hammer he attacked me with. I barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1. Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked? By who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man? A suspicious person whose existence is so unusual. I couldn't help but call him strange. Without doubt, he was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. Oh, that's very descriptive. Thanks, Celeste. Wow. I'm gonna solve this in no time. Ugh. That man attacked me with the hammer on the ground there. Makoto! Celeste!
Okay.
I found Sakura.
What?
Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of pervert. A hentai? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste. Be as detailed as you can. Well, I woke up this morning a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that was a mistake. Anyway, that's where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow after him in secret. As I followed him go into the rec room, I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened after 7 a.m., right after nighttime had ended. So if it happened right after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right when we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But...
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That's because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
As for me...
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you were willing to throw away all your pride.
Indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. Anyway, the important thing now is that we go search for the suspicious individual. Wait, I thought she got knocked out after she was attacked, though. How does she grovel if she's already... Maybe he kept attacking her? I don't know. Well, let's not pick it apart. Let's not pick it apart just yet. If we do not hurry, this could become a serious problem. Celeste, what do you mean, a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Hifumi. Hifumi? After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
You mean Hifumi was kidnapped? Shouldn't we start looking for him then? Listen, Celeste. Did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, I would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Showed us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean?
Actually...
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it.
Huh?
Seriously? Well, let's see it. This is a little too convenient. I'm getting kind of like a vibe that we're being set up here by Celeste. I would tell you not to be shocked, but I fear it would do you no good with that strange comment in mind. We all looked at the camera. What? Huh? Okay, maybe I do trust Celeste now. What the fuck is this? You're telling me a Decepticon took Hifumi? Nani? Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes? So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away? And I took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem.
I see.
I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago. RJ?
Just a second.
This is bad. We have to hurry. Celeste, do you know where this mysterious man went?
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed out left.
I see.
And that's true, they were headed towards the stairs down to the second floor. Then he must be down there, right? The second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? Go meet his eye. I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
If the strange man did head to the second floor, Kyoko might run into him. We have to hurry! Kyoko's in danger! As soon as the words were out of my mouth, we all rushed out of the room and headed down to the second floor. Hey, you two.
What?
What's going on? What's all the fuss?
What?
Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it freaking look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or Hifumi?
You gotta be kidding!
Nope, nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. I heard some kind of uproar, so I came running.
Aha!
We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why? What happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. Sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Hifumi, Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the hall in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something? Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library.
Okay.
The library? Okay, let's go. We ran to the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we opened the door at the library. It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi, seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, or that's what I decided to call him just now.
What did you say?
Oh, are you talking about? It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room. But this one is Justice Hammer 2. And on top of that, this one is actually a little bigger than the first one. He attacked me with that hammer. He bonked me right on the head with it.
Well...
A hammer that big. I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay. Look at all this blood.
Hey,
Protein helps heal wounds, you know? Would you like some? I've never heard such a thing. Are you sure it isn't just you? That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
This Robo Justice you're referring to is it not?
What the hell am I looking at?
This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. This is not right, Hifumi.
This is unforgivable!
Yeah, that's him. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Robo Justice, huh?
damn.
This just keeps getting stranger. It's him. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get exciting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here?
Are you okay with this?
Let us not concern ourselves with him. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Wherever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible.
Yeah.
You're right, let's go. Arigato, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor, so we could take care of his injuries. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dizzy, though.
So then...
Perhaps you should rest here a while.
I suppose.
Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant
Yes, indeed.
before another victim appears. The Justice Hammers seem to be increasing in size. The first one, now two.
So in other words,
If there is a Justice Hammer 3, we can only assume it's even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. I went to the third floor and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must have been what I witnessed around 7 this morning.
Well,
After that, he dragged me to the library and whack! Down came the hammer. That must have been around 30 or 40 minutes ago. Around 7:30, in other words. We would have still been in the dining hall, which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry.
yes!
His black underwear is as black as pitch black. Darkness of the blackest night.
What?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was peeking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time. Meaning they also have alibis. And the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked were the only two we haven't seen yet. Hiro and Taka. That's it, right?
Very strange.
By the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. No, yeah, she was supposed to be checking the second floor, but I didn't see her up there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She's disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspect. Shoto Mate. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so... I'm not talking about who attacked them. Huh?
In other words...
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko's working with the mastermind? That's not possible.
What?
Isn't it? This woman, who seems almost eager to handle dead bodies, hasn't even revealed her true identity.
Hey,
Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only going to be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood? Take care of yourself.
well then.
Okay, let's go. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for reason from a deviant.
What to do? What to do?
So, what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of. Even here. Exclamation point. Question mark.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow. Something move around at the top of the stairs. Really? Up on the second floor then? You bastard! You won't get away from me! We all shot towards the stairs. He must be around here somewhere. Let's split up and corner him.
Well,
Don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call out and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but what should we yell?
just a second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So then,
Then it's, okay?
what are you saying?
How, Doya, or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Doya? I've never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking, okay? Let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission you. We're spread out in every direction to track down the costume suspect. This subplot's going on for quite a bit, isn't it? Okay. See, we replaced a poster. The coffee stains in the carpet are gone. The bikini mall poster's back. It's just like with Sayaka. Monokuma must have done it. I guess a robot wouldn't want to stick around a place with water. Lockers. Well, we expect to see them more pool. Okay, pool looks clear. I can't go into the girls' locker room, but I'm guessing the robot probably can't either. Unless they somehow got one of the handbooks. That strange cry! That had to be Celeste. It came from the floor above. She's on the third floor! Let's bring it up to the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Celeste, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
Ugh.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed up further down to the hallway and disappeared. He must be down the hall. Come on, let's go. Ha ha. What is it now? Huh?
Huh?
Oh, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Huh? What was that?
Ugh.
That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We've gone to all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
It's all clear now.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So then,
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Sakura, and Yakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of Hifumi. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor.
just a second.
He's in the nurse's office. Let's go. We stormed to the nurse's office, and what greeted us was a world of dripping crimson. Everything was covered in red. A very light red, but still technically red. In the center of all this red was Hifumi.
No! What the?
It looks like something very bad has happened. I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. We have a limited
No
amount of
way!
suspects now. It's either going to be Taka or Kyoko. Murdered? You're serious, are you? He's really not dead, is he?
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
What the? That was the body discovery announcement. The body discovery announcement. When 3 or more people discover a body after a murder, that's what plays. And since we have heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us. And look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to something. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the last 2 surprise attacks. Another hammer. Justice Hammer 3. And it's even bigger than the other 2. Just as I suspected, 1 strike from that, and you are finished. Then the killer. There can be no doubt, the suspicious individual. Going by what Hifumi called him, the culprit must be Robo Justice. Whoever is hiding in that costume is the one that killed Hifumi. But wait. You saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall. So how did he end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying like teleport or something, right?
Are you okay with this?
We can figure that part out later. Right now, we have to tell the others. You're right.
So then,
And shall we go? Ellipses. Hina snapped out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
sorry.
Go Minasai. I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kind of... This is a problem. We can't just leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. Oopsies. Very well. I'll leave it to you then. Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else is already on the 3rd floor. I have to hurry. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? Celeste, what's wrong? Wrong. That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off going further down the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway. The mallets. No comments right now, huh? So someone used the arts and crafts mallets then. Okay. They must have painted the mallets over. That's why. Ellipses. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some kind of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Is it coming from over there in the back? I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. There, in a pool of his own blood, was Taka, dead.
Danganronpa.
The next generation legend, stand tall, galactic hero. So we have a double homicide now, great. Ifumi's body discovered in the nurse's office. Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. Now I was a witness to two nightmares, one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening? What the? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. Huh. We tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like he said, just leave her alone for now. Another hammer. Now it's Justice Hammer 4. And it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? Huh? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked with just her with 1, and then Hifumi was hit with 2. But this time, it's just 4. What happened to 3? Ah,
What?
what's the matter? Well, when you mentioned 3, you just remind me.
What?
Outfit, do you know something? And actually, Taka's not the only one who's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
what? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah,
I see.
which is why you came to get us. Then we better go check it out.
Damn.
Of course, come on! So Sakura, Yukuya, and I rushed out to the physics lab. But as soon as we were out of the physics lab...
Oh,
Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard. Hifumi is dead, right?
indeed.
Well, that's not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body's disappeared. Nani? What are you
did
talking
say?
about? It's just disappeared. Don't be ridiculous. Ellipses.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. Oh man, this is really interesting now. I have no idea where they're going with this one. I probably left down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was just there a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but we were only gone for like a minute. And then when we got back,
Indeed.
this must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sights of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys did.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken? This is unnatural.
Huh?
Hold on, what do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be Taka 2? It can't be. It can't be.
No!
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. You're gonna kill all of us. And who might be next? And who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
So she's still unconscious?
Damn.
Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? That annoying little insect that clings to me wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Hold up. Bitrate. Bitrate. Bitrate fluctuation here. Give me a moment. Okay, it seems to be back. I mean, Toko's a serial killer. Let's not feel too bad for her. Okay. Calm down. You forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die.
Damn.
Yakuya, if something's happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs. Headed back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there, let me guess, Taka's body's gone now. Yep! Damn it! Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. Ugh. It was gone. Taka's body, which should have been right there, has disappeared.
This
can't be happening. Are we hallucinating all of this or something? No, it's not hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What? Are you saying Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly get into the mansion. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
No, I don't think you have to worry about that.
Huh?
Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and counting these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
it is so.
After that, we split into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came up here as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only one who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Fumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. But it's almost too obvious then. Like, we have everyone's alibi here, except Hiro. There has to be something else going on. I'm not looking at logic at all here. I'm just looking at writing. There's no way you can write a murder like this and just have it all point to Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as that rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule.
Shing!
I'd mince ya. Mince ya without a second thought. Mince ya, grind ya, turn ya into paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Yakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi, the only one who could have done it, is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
what?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Oh no, it's nothing. Whatever. We need to find those bodies, or our little narrative can't move forward.
So then,
Very well. Now let's split up and begin searching.
but
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
I mean,
I know that, but I think I do, but
Hina.
if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, arigato. No need to thank me. Let's get moving. Yeah, if you find anything. Yakuya left the equipment room, followed by the others. They had to try and find the 2 missing bodies. So we can't even investigate anything now. We have to find the bodies. Damn. Alright, so theories right now. I don't know, Kyoko does have the alibi, but she wasn't there when the people got murdered. It's possible that she could have taken advantage of the situation. Then again, it just doesn't seem in her character. She was very helpful at the very beginning. It's almost like she's also in this with us, you know. I genuinely... At the moment, I do feel like Kyoko's genuinely on our side. Just something about the way that character's written and the way... I mean, she's basically the tutorial for us, right? So I'm feeling Kyoko's innocent. But maybe that's just the game really trying to manipulate me. As for Hiro, I mean, he's obviously the one without the alibi, but from a writing standpoint, that's almost too obvious, right? You wouldn't want... It can't possibly be him because it's too obvious that he doesn't have any sort of evidence right now to prove that he didn't do it. Like, he has no alibi, we can't account for him at all. He's literally the only person we can't account for, and it's just too straightforward for him to be the actual culprit. I think this might be a situation where we have to take into account the possibility of there being a 16th member on the class trial. That might be something we need to throw in. Is alter ego possible? Is alter ego capable of murder? Maybe? Who knows? Maybe alter ego went through all the data and somehow decided that the optimal thing to do would be to kill Taka and Hifumi. I don't know. I mean, I guess for a motive, you might say, you know, Alter Ego might want to kill Taka for not being able to stop Mondo, maybe, and Hifumi might just... I don't know about Hifumi, really. Like, Hifumi might be annoying, but maybe Hifumi knew too much, or... I don't know. Hifumi, like, was... He would have said something, though. But yeah, I'm feeling like the robot thing... It's just out of character for Kyoko and Hiro to be associated with Robo Justice. Something tells me, like, I don't know, like, my balls are telling me that Alter Ego somehow was able to assemble a robot and decided that the ultimate thing to do was to start murdering people itself. I don't know, that's just the vibe I'm getting. I mean, it's a fucking robot. Like, that was the connection my brain's making right now. That's my ideas for now, my theory. Because it's just too obvious that... It's just too obvious to be Hero otherwise. We might... And, yeah, and Kyoko... I don't know, maybe I'm simping for Kyoko a little bit here, but... I do genuinely believe, like, she's on our side. I guess there's the possibility of, like, accomplices working together on this, but again, I don't see much reason for it. Could it be possible that some of the members among us are working together to pull this off? I don't know. It'd be really difficult. Too challenging. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna check, let's see. So these two are in the art room. Let's talk to them. So we know the mallets were definitely from the art room. Where could two dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for bodies that have disappeared. What happened after that? Okay. Let's search this locker here. Okay, can't search that locker. Row. Huh? The door must be locked. That's odd. It wasn't locked before.
Huh?
Damn.
Hey, Sakura, I need you to smash that door for me. Was there a locker in here also, actually, in the physics file? Let's just check to see if Toko's still there. Taka's entire body has disappeared, leaving nothing behind but a blood stain. Another one of these hammers looks like it's made of wood. It's even bigger than others. Justice Hammer 4. This is the work of that suspicious individual. And Toko is, Toko, she has a fear of blood. I don't think we have to worry about anyone else dying, so I'll just leave it here for now. Oh, how kind of you guys. Yeah, she is a serial killer, though. We're getting bit rate problems. Oh, never mind. We're back. Where to now? Oh, bitrate issue again. I see it fluctuating in OBS, but the stream's still up. Very peculiar. Let me check my Wi-Fi, actually. How busy is the channel I'm using? It doesn't seem that busy. Odd. Okay. See that. Repository. So we can't get into the repository somehow. Here we. Rec room. Celeste. Should we really attack with this Justice Hammer 1? What the heck is this thing? Okay, let's check this locker. This locker doesn't seem especially important right now. The fuck? What do you mean it's not important? Fuck. Makoto!
Come on.
Why are you standing there? We need to get to the repository. You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Ifumi and Take's body has both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I told Hina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository. I figured. Of course, I couldn't break open the door. Are the bodies here somewhere? Up ahead is the repository. The door not turned. I guess it's unlocked. I have no choice but go inside. So I opened the door. And when I entered, I saw. The two bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It's really hard to resist, but it turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just so awful. Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
I guess they didn't like his fanfic.
Why? Why?
Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheek. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this isn't a movie. Hey, Zebrahead. Welcome back to the chat. What the? I'm doing all right. Hey, what the hell? You're supposed to be dead. What the hell? This wasn't. The fuck?
He's alive again?
Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming?
Was this translated before or after Game of Thrones was a thing? This game came out on the PSP, so I'm pretty sure this was before Game of Thrones.
Hifumi! Wake up!
Huh? That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything before I met you all.
Ifumi, who did this to you?
I met you all.
His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us.
The light. It's reaching out to me.
Oh, he is dying.
Like the tail of a comet.
Ifumi, who is Robo Justice?
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
Yasu.
Hiro.
Oh. Well, that makes this pretty quick. His eyes closed. And they never opened again. Enough for the second time. Absolute, undeniable enough. No matter how many more of heinous tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat. Calcium.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring. He said, Yasuhiro, right? I mean, there's no way to reinterpret that as Kyoko, so yeah, I guess, yeah.
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakure. That's the only person I could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Yakuya's so bummed out. It's like, oh, all the fun's gone now. It does, I don't know. Can it really be that simple? Because, no, like it's never like this. There's always going to be a twist later on. It can't be Yasuhiro, even though it's so obvious, right? He is literally the only character who doesn't have an alibi at this moment, though. But it's almost too perfect that's him. Like, even like the motive is pretty good too, I think, right? So the motive right now is $10 million to get away with murder, if you can do it. And Yasuhiro is kind of well, what's to say it? A cheapskate maybe, or no, more of a con man. Like he is, yeah. Because there have been instances in the story where it was mentioned that he wasted a bunch of money on things, and he charges a lot of money for his psychic readings, so to speak. So it does fall in line with his character, but you know what I'm saying here. Like, it's almost too perfect that he has no alibi. He's literally the only person we haven't seen all day, and the motive is almost completely matching his personality. Like, it's almost too perfect. You can't have that. You can't have it be this open and shut. There's always a twist. Don't disappoint me, game. I'm a Bakuya here. Don't disappoint me. Assaulted people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. They're going as far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. I'm still thinking it might have something to do with alter ego, like maybe... still have a feeling like maybe alter ego programmed a robot to do it. Who knows? That's a possibility. Don't throw it out the window. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. No way can I ever forgive him. To kill 2 of our friends.
That's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although, this time it's not that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. Oopsies. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. Whoopsies. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this. To make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. I still want to go through the Monokuma file, though. Yeah. First, I better check the Monokuma file. Yeah. Let's definitely investigate this, because it can't... With murder mystery stories like this, it can never be that obvious. It can never be that obvious. Alright, the victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before. That's no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. And we're talking about Kyoko.
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. What if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice? An accomplice? An accomplice? What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question. What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So, in other words, 2 people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can have an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then,
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry. Can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you guys don't forget. No matter how much you might assist in a murder,
Phew.
only one blackened can graduate, and an accomplice gets nothing.
So, in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
Well,
Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is
extreme!
the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true blackened. So just one person?
Well now,
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you. And the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants. So there can only be one blackened. And accomplice wouldn't benefit. Now I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
however,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hero is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack.
what?
I'm offended. You, when did you... I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Ugh.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack?
You gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what, I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Ifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. So let's talk us bodies aside. I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Ifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then.
Hina and I can do that. You don't mind, do you, Hina? Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
And that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who it did should be obvious, right? But it's just me. I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Nope. You got me there too, Naegi. I don't think it's this straightforward. Monokuma Final 3 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Alright. We'll finish up the investigation, and I think we'll call it for today. It might be a shorter stream, but I know the trial's going to take like 2 or 3 hours at least. I don't want to bunch that up with this one. There's a lot to investigate here, though, I think, so we might be here for a while still. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging in the walls, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Huh. What if someone took a hammer that was used and then washed it? Huh. Interesting. Wait, what happened to the tarp on his body? Under his body? Ifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was a killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all that without anyone noticing it. How the hell? It's so good, I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Ifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Ifumi's fatal injuries was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammers 3, which was laying on the floor of the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Ifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's right, his glasses! When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're completely clean! Huh. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? Why would we do that? And why? Ifumi's glasses have been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Yep. Yeah, they're going all out with this case. There's no way it can be here, it's too obvious. Kyoko's alibi is a little too tight also. And yeah. I think this trolley was used to transport Ifumi. The dolly doesn't have a handle. It's all in the art room. You get to move statues around. Kind of arc, but you can bend down, it's not too hard to use. Huh? But wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So the blood on the wheel of the dolly, that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? The repository dolly has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Okay, so this was probably used to transport the bodies. But still, how would you get Hifumi's body up to the 3rd floor? There's not an elevator, is there? I don't think so. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We just found Justin Hand's floor near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp added to the truth bullet section. I don't know, just look at the TV. You could. Do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and the murders, all disappearance all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words,
And there's no room for suspects. There's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see? I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Oh no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured it that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete the investigation. But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? Ellipses. The other thing that bothers me is, why did they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Because all the rule says is if you kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're a killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Shotomate. Perhaps. Naruhodo. So that's what that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. He talked as if he'd figure something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Okay, I think Yakuya's theory right now is that maybe they were both independently killed by 2 different people. Yeah, maybe the second murderer was counting on the reality that people would only suspect one person did the murders of the 2 characters. So that way, as long as they pick one blackened, actually, I don't know, Monokuma probably would have proposed a rule about that though if 2 people were murderers at the same time. Yeah. But let's throw that out. Let's throw that in as an idea. There's a possibility that, both of the 2 characters who aren't present decide to individually murder these characters here independently. That's a possibility. Just keep that in mind. But if he did, what would have killed him and tell me what it was? There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then,
Would you like my help? Sure. Yeah, let's look back on things. This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Hina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search. And as soon as we split up, Kyoko disappeared. After that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor. And then quickly came and got you and me. According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock. Based on the picture Celeste took, we discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costume assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the second floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the first floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office... What's wrong? Wrong. I saw a shadow of something moving around at the top of the stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went up to the second floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that, Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the third floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way to the third floor. Celeste, what's wrong? That was rather intense scream for someone like you. You. I saw him. The strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down to the hallway and disappeared. And then... Yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into two groups. Celestine and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the third floor, and we headed back to the nurse's office. We found Hifumi's corpse, which is also when we heard the body's discovery announcement play. I left Celeste and Hina alone and headed back to the third floor to tell the others what had happened.
However...
But at the same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. Which means Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then me and Byakuya headed back to the nurse's office. Leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran to Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual. Hifumi's body has disappeared. We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was in fact gone. Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed to the equipment room. This can't be happening. Are we all hallucinating or something? This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies Oh, this isn't a flashback. And after some time, Celeste told us she found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository. And that's where we rediscovered the two bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now.
However...
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, let me know. I'm here. I'm fine anytime.
So,
Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's bodies disappeared, we split up to look around, right? Yeah, I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but...
And we came right to the repository, to look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. It was locked. Yeah, I noticed. And we came here as soon as the search started. So there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I'm wondering the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in here. I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Oh, that's the game's hinting at something. Maybe there's like a trap door between here and the other floor. Through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's only one way in and out of this room, through the door that Hina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from the inside of the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Which is odd, you'd probably want to lock it the other way around. The door can only be locked from the inside of the repository, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura confirmed that the door is locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so it can only be locked from the inside. In other words, we need to check if someone had already gone into the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But he claims there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone. Repository door. There's gotta be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. The nurse's office where Fumi found the equipment room where Taka was found. Yeah, I'm thinking there's like a trapdoor or something here. Okay, let's go in. Okay. There's some kind of mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There's blood on the tire. Could that blood have come from here? To me, that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the third floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Okay. But even the dolly was used to move Taka's body. What about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the first floor. Even with dolly, there's no way to get up to the third floor. That's still a total mystery. This tarp. I feel like I've seen it before, and just recently too. Just the same before. The weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. We have a TV here. That's useless. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Nothing left here, I think. Alright, let's check out the rest of this area here. The rec room. Map. Already been to the equipment room, repository. Okay, let's go down the floor. Is there even anything worthwhile here? The nurse's office is on the first floor. Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body and left the weapon behind. Refrigerator. I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Interesting. So we do have blood available to us. Check the trash can here. Just a normal trash can. Huh? Wait! There's something inside! It's too small to be a handkerchief, but it's a glasses cleaning cloth. It's got some kind of cartoon character on it. But it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth inside the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? It's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either. But I think it might be important. Interesting. Is it possible that Hifumi was faking his death at the very beginning, but ended up actually getting killed himself? He took some blood from the refrigerator, put it on his head, made it look like he'd been killed. I don't understand his angle there, though, if that's what he was doing, though. What are you investigating, Celeste? I'm not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I'm simply going around seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, huh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes,
correct.
Indeed.
Nina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone? It could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time.
Indeed.
It seems so. Carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of anything else, anything less than impossible. Celeste account's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. We can't look at the blood itself, huh? So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I wanted to thank you for what you did. No matter what you meant to. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game farce very interesting indeed. You should go to Hiro's room. Oh, let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all up to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable. So it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. Huh? What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation.
Goodbye.
Yes, the hero's message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? Hey, come on. The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Because he did say go look, but it might not be a great idea. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where do you even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. I think there's something inside the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of, looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. The handwriting. Robo Justice blueprints have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I soundlessly checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does the bathroom get this? How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Doesn't look like there's anything else to look at here. Makoto, big news, big news! What's wrong? We found Kyoko. Nani? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. You think Hero and Kyoko would turn up at the same time? Anyway, I head up to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Kyoko, and
I mean...
you, man. I have had the worst day. Hero. Hero?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would it be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Well, why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
Right.
I found Hero. He was jammed into the pool locker room. pool room locker. He was jammed to the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean!
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy. Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on. What do you mean? Never mind. I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly, she says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
and?
First of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that?
I mean,
Well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep, I don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It just pains me to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
It would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. Looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off. Yeah, free at last. Interesting. So the detail here is that it's impossible to take the suit off on your own. Hiro would need an accomplice if he actually did it. It's kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro.
So then,
More importantly, more to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Oh, hold on a second.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true. I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible!
was Hiro. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Don't threaten him with a good time. Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Just tie me up. Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please!
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must have been a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costume attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will. Let me guess, there's gonna be a joke about her boobs are too big. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
If you can't bend at the waist, and you can't take this costume off on your own. Is it possible that Hiro and Kyoko are accomplices? But I don't see that happening though. There's nothing for the other person to gain by being an accomplice. I don't know. It can't be that.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit into this dumb costume.
Now, Huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Ah.
Well, now you're all out of excuses. No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Oh, okay. Wait, why does it have to be me? Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible. You were absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but it fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence? You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hiro's the only one who found an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
Hold on. We have a photo of Robo Justice when he was molesting Hifumi earlier. We can probably cross-reference that. I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. There's a big locker in your pool.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What?
2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please.
I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then. Taka and Hifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it. I mean, that I kind of had that theory too. I'm not throwing it out yet. It's a possibility. Okay, let's keep this interesting. There's a higher than 0% chance that this is possible, okay? Please, let me have this.
correct.
Naruhodo. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Oh, unfortunate.
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit you did it, okay? I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so then.
I know that note. Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use it to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The last thing I remember is going to the rec room. And then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real protocol drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
Really? I told you, someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape. Someone wrote all of that to trick me.
Ah.
Even if that's true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check right. Yeah, they preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure.
Please.
You gotta believe me, I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. What the heck, we're serious? Yashiro's account? Yasuhiro's account has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins. Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why? Why did he kill them? Tell us, Hiro. No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why.
Please.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone, help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you. Maybe I have time to yell and carry on. You have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Huh? You're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet, don't fail me now. I guess I better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, my. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start in this one, so I need to make up some ground. Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have the time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you? Ah, okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now, then, shall we?
Hey,
So, Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses. Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know? They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
When you agree? How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again. Yeah, you're right. Okay, then show me where the bodies are. They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now. Let's just fast travel there. Ifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed so rigid, but only for a moment.
so then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched down next to Tako without hesitation, began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were smooth, yet so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was actually made me feel a little more comfortable. Interesting how the Monokuma file worded it, though. It said similar weapons, not exactly the same weapon. The biggest problem I have right now is how the killer was able to move Kafumi's massive corpse from the nurse's office where he was discovered to here in the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and all without anyone noticing it. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems like Kafumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office. But when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. But does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that, and why? Taka was killed by a blow to the head. He must have been struck with Justice Hammer 4, which was laying on the floor in the equipment room. And there's a tarp laid out under his body. The killer must have used that to move Taka's body. That way it wouldn't leave any blood stains as it moved.
I see.
Makoto, I found something. You did?
Hey,
Remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand? He did?
whew.
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much? No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? Most likely broke when he had an encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands are frozen just past 6 o'clock. So that would mean the watch was broken sometime just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long are you gonna keep us waiting? Waiting. Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls. Girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m. Meaning, it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. He appears to be gripping something. You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try to pry it out? Me?
because
Rigor Morris has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right? That's sexist. Wow. Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped at Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. Piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand? Yeah, that's it. This little scrap of paper doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that. Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Hifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left us a few clues of his own. Okay. Kiyotaka's piece of paper. Okay. Okay, so we were mentioning how the glasses are spotless now. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that and why? So, did you find anything?
indeed,
I did, more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this. A wad of paper.
that's right.
Fumi had it hidden on him. Hidden?
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he hid it on purpose, you see. In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up. When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Fumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so...
That sounds very familiar. That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. And he was telling us the truth.
However,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it? Yeah, Hiro said 1 a.m., right? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out. So don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us that his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the way they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him. Huh?
So...
Part of it has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. There's some meaning to part of the note being ripped. Can you explain it a little bit more? Think carefully.
Hey,
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly? I have no idea.
so then,
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it's something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. Okay. Maybe it's part of the same note that Taka has.
hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The two victims this time definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place. So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time?
is that right?
If you didn't have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders. There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role. A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind. That's an oddly specific clue to give us. It's almost like the people who are making the game are like, oh wait, hold on a second. If the bear suspects this, it'll throw them off the entire case. Okay, let's just have Kyoko give us this clue out of nowhere. It's the best I can do, guys. We have to plug up this hole here. Oh shit, that's all the clues, huh?
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like the bright burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself. It comes to the proper conclusion. Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we better get going. Okay. I really hope I found all the clues. Alright. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna call it for now. We spent a whole 2 hours finding the murder and investigating everything. This was a bit more interesting than all the previous murders. So, there's a lot to figure out. I don't know, part of me suspects alter ego, just because that's like a wild card we have now. I feel it might have something to do with that. But we'll see next time when we play. I'm sorry we can't stream more, but I know the trial is going to last quite a while, considering how interesting this is. It's going to be at least 3 hours, I think, the trial. So we'll cut it off here in the interest of time, in interest of my voice, because reading for that long, it'll tire me out. All right, yeah, that is it for this evening. For anyone who's watching, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Zebrahead COIF, for stopping by and participating in chat. And I'll see you guys next time. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.